This video is not intended for children 13 or under. Hi guys, Barb. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be working on this Peace on Earth sign. I'm going to be using these, maybe this pearl, I'm not sure, maybe the pearl ribbon, and the cross I might use, but I'm going to use the lights for sure. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me grow, and give me a thumbs up so that I can get a little more notoriety. So let's get started on the project. I'm not sure if I'll use the pearls like I said or the cross using the light. I'm going to use Waverly chalk paint in the color white, and I'm just going to Peace on Earth out. I did pick some tree and just a wood cutout, and I'm going to paint it white. I think it took 2 coats. If you want more, you can put more on it, but it looked really good with 2 coats. And so I'm just going to start painting it and just paint it. I'm just getting the back so that there's not any paint that's going through onto the other side, making a big mess when I lay it down. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish painting. I just want to point out to make sure you get on the edges red and on the inside parts where you can see that wood shudder, just so that you can see the white. See right through there. Want to make sure you get really well. There it is, painted, and it took 2 coats. I think it looks really good. I had this piece also. It came off of another project, a pumpkin, I think, and I'm just going to give it a coat of white paint. You don't really have to do it. And then with this star, I'm going to paint it silver. And first I'm going to cut off the tags. And you can fill that hole with some wood filler, but I'm not really going to start silver effects paint. I'm just going to get a couple coats of this. If you have spray paint, that would probably work better. I just didn't have it in. And so I just painted it a couple coats of this. Yeah, 2 or 3 coats will. I only did 2 coats though. And so I'm gonna get. If you have any of the glitter spray paint, that would look really good on top of the silver. So I'm just going to keep painting, kind of self-explanatory. Enjoying Christmas music. So I'm going to use some of this glitter in it, and when it's really dry, you can sprinkle all over. It's the iridescent glitter. And you can over the star, but I'm just around the edges just to give it a little bit of and I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on. Like I said, if you had that glitter spray paint, that would look really good. Get it all, really. Whatever you prefer. I actually love sparkly. As you can tell, I added a little glitter to each point. I'm lightly shaking it on. It's not very much at all. It just looks like it. There wasn't much coming out. So I took some Mod Podge and went over top of the Peace on Earth because I wanted to give it a little bit of sparkle as well. So I added some of the iridescent glitter on it. And I'm just adding the glitter towards the bottom, going a little bit up, not even halfway. Looks like I'm laying on the glitter, but barely any's coming out. You can't really see it on camera, but it shows up, these shimmers at the bottom. Some hairspray and sprayed over it to kind of keep it in place. I sprayed over the glitter. Then I had this piece that I showed you earlier from the other project. It's a ribbon, and it came from the Dollar Tree as well. I'm just going to glue onto this wood piece, and I'm just going to cover the whole thing. But I cut my strips of ribbon out to fit over top of my wood piece. That's why I said if you didn't want to paint this white, you didn't have to, but I didn't want any of the brown to show through. But this silver ribbon is really nice to pick up now around Christmas because it's very, very sparkly, and it looks like it's got little crushed diamonds on it. It's very nice. I pick up a few rolls of it because it's hard for me to find it anytime other than Christmas. But here I'm just hot gluing it on, and then I just double over the last piece on itself so that I have a nice clean finished edge. And then that little piece right there will be my base. You can see that middle part. Make sure you don't cover that with the ribbon. There's a little space. So I'm getting a little bit off the end of the ribbon and down so that it will not stick up. You just want to make sure that's really nice and flat so that it'll lay flat whenever you sit it. I picked these up at CVS. They were, you can use the other ones I picked up from Dollar Tree. These were bigger, and I didn't want to put a whole bunch of pearls, so I just wanted to put a few of the big pearls. And I'm just going to randomly place them on the sign just to give it a little dimension. And I just added a few here and there. reason, just wherever I thought it would look good on there. If you are patient, you could go around the whole sign with the little pearls from Dollar Tree. I'm just not that patient. And there's the pearls, just every now and then I'll put one on. So now we've got everything fixed. We're going to put this star on the base, and I'm just going to get it where I want it so that it's straight, and then I'll just hot glue it in place. Just want to make sure it's straight so that it's even on both sides. And then I just put that and place it back down in the base. And just hold it in place until it dries a little bit. That way it doesn't fall over. After I do that to both sides of my star on the base, I take my piece on earth and I picked up these rice lights. They call them silver wire lights. And I'm just going to arrange them on the back of my peace sign. They call them rice lights at Dollar General. They had them for $2 there, but then I found silver wire at Dollar Tree, and they were the same things, but they only cost $1. And see how bright they are? They're very nice, good quality. I just took these and put them around my peace sign. It wasn't covered by the letters, but the lights poked out from behind so that you could see them. And I just put them on the back of the sign with a little piece of tape. I use Scotch tape, but you can use painter's tape or whatever kind of tape you prefer. I just had the Scotch tape layer, so I just used a piece, and the lights are baked. Just needed that. And I'm just going around placing my lights. Now I need to put it on the star. I got one of these little wood pieces, and you can find those at the Dollar Tree. And I already painted it Warrior Project, and I'm just going onto my sign and just stick it onto the star. I'm going to run it so that it doesn't show. I'm going to put it right behind the letters. So just hot glue it, put it on my sign, and hold it on so it doesn't fall off. And that's my star, and give it a little space in between for the lights to shine. So I've got the wood piece on there. I just want to hold it in place with some hot glue to make sure that that it's not crooked, and I just securely into. And they're very lightweight pieces, like I said, so it stays easily on there. But after I get the wood block on there, I'm going to hot glue it. It's nice and secured. And the hot glue at the bottom, just don't use a whole lot so that it doesn't, smush out from behind. And you just want to hold it in place a little bit so that it stays together really well. And you have your piece on earth battery pack, and you can just hot glue it to the back right behind it so you can't see it, but you don't want to hot glue so that you can't open it. Make sure you can open it, just hot glue it above the opening. You can glue it to the back or to the base, whichever you prefer. And then that you have your project. Thank you to give me a thumbs up and let me know my project. And please come back and visit me again. I really appreciate the support. Thank you guys.